Good morning, Build Your Brainers. What if I had to tell you that less is more? I obviously have the ability now to observe children and observe if the neurological research is true. And what I wanted to talk about today is how long the brain can actually concentrate for. Now, in my classroom, we would run the temperature at 68 degrees because neurologically it is proven that the that temperature is exactly the right temperature. You're not too cold, you're not too hot. You're probably more on the cold side so you can focus better. Obviously, if you're too hot, that won't work. But time is what I wanted to speak to you about. And the time that they say that a brain can concentrate for is roughly 20 minutes. And that there's no differentiation between an adult or an elderly person. It is 20 minutes. And how do you recognize when your brain is satiated? That's really the question. And the easiest way to do that is just for adults, it's easy. You start getting the brain fog, or you lose focus in your eyes, or you just lose focus in attention. Now, with children, it's a little bit different. It's actually even easier because what happens with them is physically there is one or two things. They literally melt down or they zone out, right? But for perfect neurological intake, you want to get to the stage before that. And so, how do you see what is going on? And so, the first thing are the eyes. The eyes are a dead giveaway. Once the pupils start dilating, you know that they've gotten out of that focus stage and now they relaxed. Now, I use that word relaxed with tension because you know that they have to be in the alpha brainwave state. But if you see them slipping from an alpha to a delta, that is the first telltale sign when the eyes start losing focus and they almost go too relaxed, as if they're going to sleep, although they won't sleep. If you're lucky, I don't know all children. Some would sleep or others would literally go into that meltdown phase. So that is what I wanted to say in the short video is check the body language, specifically when children are hard to read and when they have a difficult time verbalizing where they are. We can go for longer because we've been so institutionalized, but that doesn't mean that your brain is functioning perfectly. And so to nip it in the bud and get those 20 minutes of pure focus, that's how you do it. You look at the eyes and you look at the body language, and that should help you. All right, I've spoken a lot today. I hope that helps you with your homeschooling, with your test taking, whatever it is as an adult, elderly person, and have a beautiful day.